Hi, so this video is all about a challenge. I have a challenge for you. People out there who are aspiring writers or musicians or artists, basically any kind of creative type. Now, what it is over my life, I've had plenty of people come up to me and say to me that, oh yeah, they too wish that they could write a book, and they're going to write a book one day. They say that because I've written so far four books, 2 kids books and 2 just normal adult books. When I say adult books, I don't mean like that, just books for adults, right? Now I've just literally like yesterday finished the first draft of my new book that I'm writing now, so that's my 5th book. And the feeling of actually finishing one is absolutely euphoric. It's a good feeling. So whenever I get into conversations with people about this, they ask me about that particular hobby I have. There's so many of them that have said to me, oh yeah, I want to do that one day. I want to write my own book. To which I respond, yeah, great, excellent, yeah, you should do that. You should definitely do that. The problem is, not many of them, hardly any at all, actually follow through, actually do it. So I have a challenge. I'm calling it the 6-month challenge. And it's really easy. The hardest part of any project like that is starting. So my challenge is that within 6 months from this day, whichever day you're looking at this video, set yourself 6 months, not to complete it, but just to start. So if you're writing a book, just to finish 1 chapter, just to write 1 chapter of a book of your very own. That's the challenge. If you're a musician and you want to write a song, just 1 verse. 1 verse will do. Whether that be just the lyrics, or the lyrics and the melody, or the lyrics, melody and chords, doesn't matter, it's up to you. But as long as you make a start, you see, the thing is, because I think you'll find that if you actually set yourself a challenge and do make a start within the 6 months, you'll probably go on to do much more than that within the 6 months. But if you can at least do the first chapter, the first verse, whatever it is, the first part of that picture you want to paint, that will spur you on to complete whatever project it is that you're working on. So what I'm asking here, it really isn't hard. I mean, 6 months, you could write 1 chapter of a book literally within about 20 or 30 minutes. If you take a bit more time, maybe an hour. I mean, really, I'm sure anybody could sacrifice an hour's worth of, I don't know, telly-watching in the evening or something to work on a project. If you really genuinely want to write your own book, good, great. More power to you, do it. I would say it's a great experience. But the starting is the hardest part. So this is my challenge, 6-month challenge. If you agree to accept this challenge, write down today's date and write down what it will be in 6 months from today, from the time you watch this video. And if you haven't actually done that, if you get to the end of the 6 months and you really haven't even written that 1 chapter or that 1 verse of that song or whatever it is, then the chances are, just my gut opinion, is I don't think you'll ever do it. Now, I'm happy to be wrong on that. Prove me wrong. If you then do it, let me know in the comments and say, yeah, okay, I didn't do it in the first 6 months, but I did eventually do it. Great, I'd be happy to be wrong about that. But my gut instinct tells me that if you accept the challenge and you don't do it in 6 months, then you probably don't really care about it that much, and I don't really believe you'll ever do it. So that's my challenge. Prove me wrong. And if you take up this challenge and you make a start, and it changes the way you feel about your project or yourself or anything like that, just let me know in the comments how you're getting on. I would love to hear about any success stories or frustrations, anything about people's own journey about their own creative project. Because I myself am a person who likes to try and make things. I used to be a professional model maker, so I've tried to make prototypes of inventions and things like that in the past, bits of artwork, you name it. I've tried to go. And it can be a really frustrating thing to try and be a creative person. And I know that I've hit writer's block sometimes with my writing. It's taken, 1 book took me about 6 years to actually complete. But the hardest bit is always starting. So if you've ever said to anybody, this isn't just for the people that spoke to me specifically, but if you've ever told anybody, oh yeah, I'd love to write a book, or I'd love to write a poem, or I'd love to write a song, or I'd love to paint a picture one day, or whatever it is, okay? Please take up my 6-month challenge. And it's really easy. It's just within 6 months, you just have to start that little bit. That's it. And if you do, I'm confident it'll push you on to further and greater things. Okay, so that's it for this video. It's a bit different to my usual videos on this channel, but I just wanted to put that out as a friendly challenge to anybody who's a creative type to go for it, make a start, take up the 6-month challenge, and let me know down below in the comments how you got on with that. Okay, bye.